Sweet, gentle, and adored by everyone who knew her, she lit up every room she entered. Deandra was the kind of girl people couldn't help but root for, the kind of girl with a future as bright as her smile. And yet, her story ended in horror. Deandra.
Where are we going with this, man?
I
They
love it
dragging
how
it.
they be hyping them.
The
What?
police have yet to name a suspect, leaving her family and community in a state of anguish
Well,
and
it just
unanswered
happened.
questions. This is more than a tragedy, it's an atrocity. Deandra.
Welcome to Queen and Slim Podcast. It's your girl, Pink.
It's your boy Ghosty 911. As always, I'm on go
And we tell it like it is.
for entertainment purposes. And we here.
And we back with another reaction video. Let's give the people what they want. What we got?
Craziness.
Let go. Teen stepper shot in the head. Period.
Deandra Clay Staples was a shining star, a 14-year-old with a personality larger than life despite her petite frame of just 80 pounds. Sweet, gentle, and adored by everyone who knew her, she lit up every room she entered.
Hop in the Benz, I'm cool outside. Let it just think some cool outside. It's so cold, but I got my coat on. Never can see, cause I got my J's on. Never guarantee, cause I got my J's on. Hop in the Benz, it's cool outside. Hop in the J's, got my side. Got my coat on, looking so cool. If you need me, I'm on my way. Pretty out there, really getting cool. Never knew how I do.
Behind her shyness lay a fierce passion for dance, a love that brought her out of her shell and onto the stage. In 2021, she joined her local step team and quickly became a standout, a rising star beloved by her peers and admired in her community.
Let's go, Dave! Let's go, Dave! Come on, Ryan! I should stay ready!
Period. I love
Apparently, yeah, she's a young stepper, but where are we going with this, man?
I
They
love it
dragging
how they
it.
be hyping them up. That's what's up.
Oh, you like
Let
that?
them
The
keep
hype
up.
shit and all that. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
you
the
know
steppers
they
do.
gotta-
Yeah, that's what the
Gotta
steppers
get you
do.
warmed up for the then hit you with the juicy.
Okay,
It's
okay.
getting them.
Yeah.
Giving you a backstory.
The hype ladies seem more hyped than they are.
What? Come on, face!
Give me face.
Motivating the face.
Oh, I thought the ponytail came out.
That's what's up, though.
Deandra was the kind of girl people couldn't help but root for, the kind of girl with a future as bright as her smile. And yet, her story ended in horror. Deandra's life was violently stolen, cut short in the most chilling
I
and
knew it.
senseless way imaginable. Shot in the head and left
It was
in
the
a
sad
cell
music.
by so-called friends. The betrayal is as unfathomable as it is
No.
enraging. Who could do this to her? How could anyone justify such brutality? Those questions hang heavy in the air as her shattered family and grief-stricken community grapple with the unthinkable. Now the search for answers burns with urgency. Who killed Deandra Clay Staples and why? The outrage is palpable. This wasn't just a crime, it was a betrayal, a heinous.
And
Who
this is-
killed her and why? Indeed, like
Yeah,
what's
this is in Indianapolis.
what? I mean, what's
Did I
the
say that
yeah?
right?
What was the motive and why did they do this?
But bro, it's like in the head. That's OD.
Yo,
So
yeah,
let's go see what's
they
going on.
wildin'.
Dang, she was killing it too. Bright
This
future.
act against an innocent girl who trusted the wrong people. Her death has left her family hollow, her community demanding justice, and everyone who knew her asking the same haunting question: how could this happen to Deandra?
Y'all took a child from us. We don't deserve this at all. They took my baby. They took my niece. That's my niece. My sister is sick.
Staples was more
Might
than
have to
just a
cut that part out.
14-year-old girl.
Nah.
She was a force of nature. Small in stature at just 80 pounds, but her voice carried like thunder. On the G3 Steppers team, she was the one you couldn't ignore, leading chants with unmatched energy and lighting up performances with her fiery spirit. She was a firecracker, said Miranda Sanders, co-founder of the G3 Steppers. Deandra wasn't just a participant, she was a leader. For 4 years, she gave her all to the team, inspiring nearly 20 other girls to match her energy and passion. But that fire was extinguished in the most senseless and cruel way imaginable. On January 11, 2025, Deandra's life was stolen. Her body was found in the snow, shot
the
and
snow.
abandoned like she didn't matter, like her life was disposable. The last time her family saw her alive was the night before, when she left home with a group of so-called friends. By 11 a.m. the next morning, Deandra was dead, her lifeless body lying outside the Laurelwood Apartments on Salisbury Lane, near Shelby Street and East Sumner Avenue. A young girl with her entire future ahead of her was gone, left to freeze in the cold by people she trusted.
My baby didn't deserve this. I'm very hurt and pissed.
It's still hard to put into words.
She was 14 years old. So she wasn't even able to live her life.
You the one that sent this. Talking about
I'm about
now
to cry.
we got to get through this. Y'all
It's in my ear. It's loud.
Yeah, because that 14. Yeah.
It's probably the mama in the back. Did you hear her crying in the back while the man trying to talk?
No, let's hear.
You don't know.
The devastation Manuel Staples and his family are feeling.
I'm the one that discovered my niece. I'm the one that had to walk out up and view her body to make sure this was my niece.
14-year-old Deandra Staples was shot and killed Saturday. Her body was found lying outside in the courtyard area of Laurelwood Apartments, according to IMPD.
And me seeing my niece like that in the snow, looking so peaceful, she was at peace. I know that she didn't leave in no pain or nothing.
Monday, the Marion County Youth Violence Prevention Coalition made a statement about Deandra's death, saying in part, quote, "This heartbreaking incident calls for immediate action. We must come together, parents, educators, community leaders, law enforcement, and youth advocates, to ensure that our young people are safe, supported, and given the tools to thrive in a violence-free environment."
You know what you did. You know it was wrong. Please turn yourself in. And I'm just going to make sure that my niece's memory live on. And I'm going to do what I need to do.
This wasn't just a trap.
They definitely could have cut that part out on that man. They ain't had to do him like that. I mean, he's grieving. Come on, guys. And what are you laughing at, man? Why's that funny? Come on, man. Man, let me get back to this. I don't want to keep pausing, but you ain't no good. You know you good. You know good. This is what I got to put up with. Y'all see this? It gets worse. It gets worse. Wait till you see some of this. Oh, man.
Tragedy. It was an outrage. How could anyone lure a child out of her home, murder her in cold blood, and leave her there like garbage?
She's pretty.
Rumors quickly spread across social media, claiming that two girls had invited Deandra out, only to watch and film as she was gunned down. The level of cruelty and betrayal is unfathomable, leaving everyone who loved her reeling with anger and heartbreak. Her mother, devastated and furious, poured her anguish onto social media. She was all of 80 pounds. "Y'all didn't have to do that to my baby. I hate y'all." Her grief was raw and unfiltered, a mother grappling with the unimaginable. "I prayed and prayed and prayed every day. Lord, protect my babies. Lord, keep your arms wrapped around my babies. My baby was taken away from me. They shot my baby and left her out there. Didn't call for help. Nothing, just left her." Her words cut to the core of the betrayal. "I would have come for you, my baby. I wouldn't have been mad at you. I just wanted you safe. I'm so sorry, baby. Mama tried so hard to get you to see that wasn't it, and your friends weren't your friends. The people Deandra trusted lured her into a trap, and her mother is left asking the same question as everyone else. How could they?
They lured her into a trap.
That's what I was trying to figure out with the timing and everything. Why wasn't she home? And and for her to say that, I bet it's eating her up. Is what I was trying to say. Cause like, where was your child at 14? Like, where was you? Yeah, it's a lot. So she was acting up, teenager. You know, at that age.
Let's see.
How could anyone
So
do
they
this?
set her up.
Three steppers, the team that gave Deandra so much joy and purpose, are left grieving a girl who was the heart of their performances. Sanders, heartbroken, said, "You couldn't always see her, but you could hear her." She gave 110% every time.
Jealousy.
Now that powerful voice is gone, stolen by senseless violence, leaving a void that will never be filled. Deandra's death is not just a loss for her family, it's an indictment of a community where violence like this can happen. How did it come to this? How did so-called friends become executioners? And why isn't anyone being held accountable?
What?
The police have yet to name a suspect, leaving her family and community in a state of anguish and
Well, it just
unanswered
happened.
questions. This is more than a tragedy. It's an atrocity. Deandra deserved better. She deserved to grow up, to continue stepping with her team, to live a life full of possibilities. Instead, her life was stolen in the most heartless way imaginable, and her family is left with nothing but grief and rage.
What?
May Deandra Clay Staples rest in peace, and may those responsible for this heinous act face the full weight of justice.
Yeah, they need to face the full everything on that one.
I thought people were captured. They got this whole idea of what happened, and nobody's locked up.
Yeah, I want to know the rest of the story. What exactly happened? Who did it? Yeah, they don't have any suspects. Is that story old? I don't know.
No, it said January 11, 2025. Today is the whatever.
Oh, so
it just happened a couple weeks ago. This is crazy.
Wasn't in Florida, was it?
No, it's in Indianapolis. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, Indianapolis.
Make sure y'all comment down below, and if y'all know anything about it, let us know. Thank you for watching
the
Queenie's
videos.
Podcast.
Yes,
Okay.
get us out of YouTube jail. Like the videos. We out of here.
Gang gang. No, never mind. Gang gang.